in the building.
Street executives.
Georgia Muscle Rock.
DJ. Technique.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Young Brink. You're tuning into the #1 music and entertainment TV show in Memphis and the Mid-South. I'm talking about Brink TV. Now, of course, this is the 150th episode of the Brink TV show. And hey, I'm just privileged to still be around, still be here, and still be on your television, in your living rooms every Tuesday night, Comcast Channel 31 at 9:30 p.m. And with all that being said, we got a very beautiful, sexy young lady, new to the Brink TV show and new to you guys. I'm talking about Euro. What's going on with you?
What's going on out there, everybody?
Of course, I gotta say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Believe that. Now, we got a lot to talk about because you are a singer, correct?
Yes.
In addition to that, you model and you have your own clothing line now, right?
Yes, it's underway. The clothing line is.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the music first.
Okay.
You know, first and foremost, you from Memphis, Tennessee, right?
Yes.
North Memphis, to be exact.
Yes.
Believe that. Thumbs up.
Boy.
Of course. I knew it was coming. Come on, you knew it was coming. So, how long you been doing music?
I started doing music last year.
Okay.
That's the first time I ever went into the studio and recorded. I've always been able to write. There was a producer, M7, that actually got me to break out of my shell and to go ahead and get in the studio. And once I did, pretty good at it.
You pretty good at it? She is. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I have checked out your music and I love it. I feel like it's refreshing, it's new. And when you was coming up, you told me you used to listen to Aaliyah a lot, right?
Yeah. Aaliyah was, she was big on she sang beautifully and she was big on the dancing, as I have a dancing background as well.
So you mean to tell me that when it's time for the music video to come out, you might have a little routine?
Yeah, of course. You gotta have it. Of course you do.
That's what's up. So go ahead and tell the people about the single that you're promoting right now.
I have the single. It's out now. It's Saw You, produced by M7, the producer. You can check that out on SoundCloud at Champgne Euro.
Okay. So just kind of describe, like, what's the inspiration behind Saw You?
Saw You pretty much came naturally.
Okay.
I went to the studio and he was like, listen to this beat and tell me what you think.
Right.
And so I was listening and the beat just kind of, it was a mellow groove to it, and I was feeling it. And from the notes he had already jotted down, the only thing that popped out to me was "Saw You," and so I'm standing there over his shoulder. I actually wrote the hook, and wrote out the verses. And before you knew it, I recorded that song. That song was recorded within 2 weeks, and I actually had an interview on the radio. XM.7 Digital.
Okay.
And it's on SoundCloud, and it's kind of like my baby.
Right.
It's the baby project. So, it's the first one I ever recorded.
So I also understand that you're working on what is going to be like an EP or an album. What are you working
it's
on?
going to be more so an EP.
Okay.
It's underway. It's going to be called Blue Notebook. And it's gonna be refreshing. Yeah. Because I got this blue notebook that I do all my writing in. So the blue notebook has got some secret weapons in there.
Okay. So we should expect that maybe sometime this summer, sometime this fall.
I'm hoping sometime to have it out by the summer.
Okay.
Because everything is already, I got plenty that's written.
Yeah.
It's just about picking which ones I actually want to go on.
Right. That's what's up. So let me ask you this: if there was any artist that you want to collab with, we talking independent, we talking about local jokers, we talking about major, just anybody, who would that be and why?
It would definitely be Rihanna.
Okay.
She's got that free spirit. It's just like I do.
Bad Girl Riri.
Yeah, it would be her.
So you mean tell me we got Bad Girl Euro over here? What's up?
Bad Girl Euro.
Yeah.
Because just kind of do what I want you know,
Yeah.
just whatever.
Okay.
She can sing and she can write. She's talented. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
So we definitely should collab, Rihanna. I can relate to her.
Now she crazy. You ain't crazy, are you?
Well,
You have your moments.
I have my moments.
Okay.
I've been told that.
Okay.
I've been told I'm sensitive and a crybaby. But don't get it twisted. I'm still a G.
As long as you ain't busting no windows out, you alright with me.
Nah, we're not gonna bust.
Yeah.
We're not busting windows out the car. I can't afford to be paying for people's stuff.
Yeah. Can't afford to be in just busting either. You got a career we gotta worry about.
Yeah, we done with that.
Okay. That side of her life is over with.
Over
So
with.
aside from music, like what you doing in your spare time?
My spare time, I'm working on trying to put together a project to do with my daughters called Wish Me Luck.
Yeah.
And hopefully I get a chance to start helping them baking cookies and using the profits to donate to the NICUs here in the city, because they were both premature babies. So I want them to know what it's about to give back, and I also want them to know, that they were premature, and it's just, it's something that affected me as a mom. I cried every day after visitation.
Yeah.
I just think the mothers should be able to stay at the hospital with the babies.
Right.
But since they're not, I think it's a good look to be able to make sure they got some stuff that they need. So that's what I'm working on right now.
That's definitely a good idea, and hey, believe me, you got BrinkTV support with that one.
Thank you.
Now, we also want to go ahead and talk about the modeling. Like, how long you been modeling?
I've been modeling for about a year now. It's just something that I enjoy doing. It's actually a stress reliever for me, because I can be free to go and book a shoot just to get away and get some time alone. It's kind of like a hobby.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever done any shoots with any male models, anything like that?
I have not.
You have not?
No.
Okay.
No male models.
The BrinkTV show might need to book that for you. Might have a nice hot steam, because it's getting hot. Springtime coming soon. We might need to hook up something nice and hot and steamy to go.
Can slide right into a bathing suit. And
Exactly.
bring it on.
To go right along with the theme of Saw You. Because you might be talking about. We gonna hook it up. We gonna cook it
We'll
up.
get it together.
Now, what would you say are some of the misconceptions about models, especially with you being a model?
A lot of times I think the stereotyping comes in when they associate the video vixen in, with the models.
Yeah,
And she's just a pretty face, or she's just a body. But I'm not, of course. I can write, I sing, it's more than just a face. It's just the modeling is just something I do for a hobby.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and piggyback off of the fashion scene. You also have your own line that's in the works. Talk about these pieces that you brought.
My line is High Maintenance Hustle.
Okay.
And that's one of the pieces.
Okay.
There you go. And High Maintenance Hustle kind of came about. You got the high maintenance, and when people think of high maintenance, they think of something that's expensive or extravagant, diamonds, pearls.
Yeah.
When that's not what I had in mind when I thought of high maintenance hustle. High maintenance to me is when you're passionate about your hustle, whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
When you do it and you go hard at it, that's high maintenance to me.
Right.
That's a high maintenance hustle.
Okay.
And that's definitely me.
Believe that.
Yeah.
And you also got bottoms to that too, right?
Yeah, and it's just like for the everyday mom, the working woman, whatever you do, I want you to be comfortable.
Okay.
While you out grinding.
Now wait a minute. Now these is kind of small. Now, I just want to know, y'all make it for the big girl too, because it might be some big, sexy, high maintenance girls out there watching.
Yes.
You got something for them too.
Definitely, we do small, medium, large.
Okay.
Because we hustle now. Hustle is the face of a woman these days.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
Of course we got to have something for every type of body type.
Right.
Yes, I got them covered, ladies. High maintenance hustle jacket.
Girl, you working.
Yeah.
You working. That's what's up. Now, if anybody wants to purchase High Maintenance Hustle, what's the best way they can do that?
If anyone wanted to purchase High Maintenance Hustle, you can contact me via either Facebook, any of my social media, Facebook, Champgne Euro, Instagram @that's Euro, Twitter That's Euro, or by email. And that's going to be IMEURO1@gmail.com.
Okay. Now, go ahead, give out all your booking information, because somebody might be watching, might want to book you for a show.
Okay, of course, you can book me. It's just on either one of my social medias, preferably my Instagram, because it comes to me the quickest, and that's going to be That's Euro. That's THATSEURO, and I'll get it right away, or either by email, and that's IMEURO1@gmail.com.
Okay. Now, earlier we were talking, and I remember you was telling me about, getting your start in the music industry, and you kind of compared your early days to now, and how you feel like you didn't have the motivation that you have now. And you mentioned about a dark place. Could we just kind of touch on that a little bit?
Yeah. I always knew that I wanted to be in the spotlight, that I wanted to do music, and I've been performing since I was 5, the majorette at school, pom-pom, cheerleader, whatever. So I've always had, the ability to be able to get in front of an audience and perform. As I got older, of course, we have so much now that's out there for me to be able to get in front of people.
Right.
It's the web is a platform where you can pretty much push it.
Right.
But there was a point where it was a dark place, where I dealt with the depression and bipolar disorder.
Right.
I just kind of had to take time to pull it out of myself from within, and it's a battle.
Right.
Because depression is real. It's
true.
a battle.
It's true.
You have to literally fight with yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
And I kind of put it off until I couldn't do it anymore. So I was forced to deal with it. But once I dealt with it, I came home and I was, refreshed.
Yeah.
I found me.
Yeah.
And once I found me, I was able to tap into everything that I'm able to do.
Yeah.
And I had it all along. I just had to get it out of there.
Right. Hey, that's beautiful.
I had to get it out of there. I still deal with it every day. Some people don't know. A lot of people don't know, but that's how I'm able to write my music.
Right.
And get in the studio and do what I do. And, all these ideas, my line, the wish me luck for my girls. That's what keeps me going.
I think it's dope that you're using music, because music is definitely therapeutic, and it's definitely a coping mechanism.
It is.
I can definitely attest that depression is real. That's something that I've dealt with and battled before myself. And it's like you got to come to the realization that sometimes the toughest person you got to deal with is yourself.
It's always going to be you.
Yeah.
Everything starts with you.
And it's like whenever you figure out the tools or whatever you need to beat yourself, and I ain't talking about physically like punch yourself and nothing like that, but whenever you figure out the tools that's within inside you, to help you defeat yourself or the person that's doubting you and having all those, limiting beliefs, making you feel like you can't do this, you can't do that. Once you figure out how to defeat that person, hey, look out, world, here she comes.
It was a mental thing, because physically, I'm gonna kill whatever.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put 100% into it, and because it's in me.
Right.
It's in me. It's always been in me.
She'll go get her. Yeah. Y'all be on the lookout for Euro. You got any shout outs, anything before we go?
Shout out to Treese. She goes hard with these clothes, man. I'm actually wearing her design. She designed these boots, and she designed this jacket for me. She's also my designer for High Maintenance Hustle. I want to shout her out because she's working as well. And she's wonderful at what she does. If you want to get something that she's got to offer, you can get her at Trendy Treese. That's on IG, or her Facebook is Treese Renee.
Okay. That's what's up. Again, I gotta say thank you for coming on the show. Y'all be on the lookout for Euro, because Euro is about to blow for real. And I mean it. I'm talking about from her modeling to the High Maintenance Hustle to the beautiful music that she's making. I mean, hey, she saw you. Like I said, BrinkTV show, we go hook up something real special, a little modeling shoot, we might even do.
I'm hold you to it.
We might do some type of big casting call for the male model. Who wants to be the male model in the photo shoot?
Who wants to shoot with Euro?
Man,
definitely. Oh man, this gonna be crazy.
They gonna beat my door down.
They gonna be beating down your door.
Cause you fine. Just gotta let you know that. But hey, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now back to more BrinkTV.